More homeless people are moving in. Oh, God, we need to build even more fucking houses. Okay. Let's see. I guess we are actually receiving immigrants. Yeah, that's what brought in this flow of people. It's all the immigrants. Okay, so we need to build some more housing. And how we're starting to roll in the big bucks already. We can actually probably afford the new dock now, come to think of it. That would be under infrastructure, I think. No, apparently it's not. Is it under food and resources then? No. Industry? Oh, I clicked on tourism. I meant industry. Industry. I don't see the dock here either. So what's it under? I mean, it's got to be here somewhere. Oh God, is this gonna be another fucking radio station where I passed it like 4 times? There it is. Okay, pay 2,000, and I will build this next dock because I agree. Having more docks will probably bring in more resources for us. And, yeah, that's always a good thing. I guess I can't really fit it anywhere else, so I'm gonna put it there, and I'm gonna. I don't want to tear down. I mean, I could tear that down, but you know, I don't really want to tear down what is probably our only food source right now, because I'm pretty sure people won't like that. And I know we have these things to contain them, but I'd rather not spend the money if I can avoid it. Okay, what else can we go for in terms of our industry? I think we could definitely use another cannery, because it would make sense. Let's get another cannery, because they're getting oversupplied right now, as you can clearly see. They are definitely getting oversupplied, so we need to have something to manage the excess. These guys are getting undersupplied, it seems. They are actually making a profit, though, a pretty high profit, which is good. I don't think we need to do much extension in the furniture factories. Not necessarily, at least. As I think they're doing fine on their own. I think one furniture factory is enough, but the canneries are the things that are making the big bucks, because all the Yanks really love canneries. Apparently, they all love their coffee. I mean, where do you think Starbucks gets all its good stuff from? It comes from Tropico. I mean, obviously, it's El Presidente. This Christmas, when you're in a Starbucks, you should ask to have your name signed as El Presidente to support my holy rule of this country, because it is my power here that is allowing you to drink that coffee. I have really made a difference in the world. Okay, so the dock is coming up. What else can we go with? I mean, I guess we need to get a market so that my people can have food. I mean, maybe. Can we squeeze it there? Yes, we can. We're just going to squeeze it there right next to the church. For some reason, that's a trend throughout all of history. People always build markets next to churches, and I don't see why. Like, what's the appeal of that? I mean, I guess they might think that if they build their store close to the church, that God might look down upon them more frequently and grant them extra wealth and power. But nah, that sounds. I mean, I guess it would make some sense. More sense than churches often being the center of towns because of religious faiths being very associated to cultures or identities, which allowed them to prosper and all this other good stuff. You know, other than the sociological bullshit science that would actually make sense, let's just say it was because God would look down upon them more frequently. It wasn't because, you know, churches were often the center of town. No, that's not the reason. It was because of God's power. People are apparently protesting the church.
Uh-huh.
What are you guys protesting about? Apparently nothing. You just disbanded. One soldier walks up to a group of, like, hundreds of people, and they just, like, run away! Run away! I think I know what they were protesting about, though. Given that most of them had heart things above their heads, like, you know, the medical symbol, I think it's pretty safe to assume that they were protesting our lack of clinics. So we need to actually get a clinic up. I'm going to squeeze the clinic in, like, over here. Yeah, right there. We'll put it right there next to the I mean, I'll put it as close to my palace as possible because El Presidente, even El Pres himself, despite being the most awesome guy in the world, does have to go to a clinic from time to time. I mean, if he gets like the sniffles, for example, common cold, yeah, he's right down to that clinic. He just jumps in front of everyone else. All the people that are dying of like all the worst diseases you can imagine, Ebola, everything. He just like walks in, it's like, I've got the sniffles, and the doctors drop everything they're doing. They push the Ebola patient out through the window. He rolls down the cliff into the ocean, contaminating the seaward water supply. And yeah, just so they could fix El Presidente's sniffles. That's how Macho Man Gordon rolls. I mean, hell, that's how I roll. I mean, come on, who wouldn't do that?
I want you to do me a favor, partner. Recently, I've been busy with a little restructuring in my company.
Restructuring the company. Unfortunately, because of some stupid worker union rules, I'm not allowed to straight up fire the people I want to. Ah, fuck yeah. I know what you mean. Worker unions. Ugh. Well, I have decided to reallocate them to positions that can better suit their talents. I am certain the El Presidente will be happy to welcome 40 not-so-bright people to his ever-growing workforce. Hell, you're paying me money. If you're paying me money and giving me slaves, I will gladly accept it. I don't see why not to. I mean, come on. That's literally $20,000 plus slavery. Who wouldn't accept... What self-respecting dictator would not accept that? I mean, who cares if we don't have the jobs for them? They can be unemployed. I just want the money. And I do think building a stock exchange is a good idea, so I'm going to actually accept that. I think we do need to also get entertainment, so I am going to build a childhood museum. And I am going to build it... we can't build it next to the church because we already put that there. Damn it. Okay. We'll build it... We'll just build it right here. Right next to El Presidente's palace. These childhood museums, they're actually pretty cool. They've got everything. The entire history of Macho Man Gordon can be found in those museums. All of his boxing trophies, by which he has won at the high school level boxing trophy. Yeah, that was the only trophy he got. Don't judge him. Don't judge him. He is a dictator after he now rules a country and he can and will kill you. So don't judge him. He's also got his all of his stuff from when he was a singer. His first microphone.
Proper healthcare facilities on our island, Comrade Presidente.
I'm already building proper healthcare. God damn it, Comrade Vasquez. Could you please not interrupt me when I'm talking about Macho Man Gordon's brilliant museum? I mean, it's even got a piece of his old wig, which I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but Macho Man Gordon actually does have wigs. Yeah, he actually has a wig. Let's go jump over to him. Like, you see, under that hat, you might see some hair there. That's not actually his real hair. He's so rich and powerful that he actually has a wig that he wears under his top hat. That's just amazing. Oh, people are demanding elections and people are actually getting really pissed. Okay, so I'm going to try to improve our people's happiness because we can. And I think those immigrants might be contributing to this now. God damn it, immigration. So we're going to go with free housing for everyone. Everyone can have housing. Absolutely everyone can have housing. And what else can we issue? What does food for the people do? I don't know if we have enough food production for that. Social Security pays 2/3 of the average wage to retirees and students. Okay. I'm pretty sure we might be able to afford that, so let's go with that. We're getting Social Security up. All these refugees coming in, they're just fucking me over. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's set this up over here. Let's set up another fucking tenement because we can't handle the immigration. Jesus Christ. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, come to think of it, because they're starting to overrun the country. I agree. Let's build an army base, for fuck's sakes, quickly, before things go awry here. I will pay $6,000, and I will set up a military base. Where should I build it? I mean, it would make sense to put it literally right here. You know, to make sure that these guys... We could just demolish all their homes and put an army base, theoretically. I mean, we totally could. I don't think we should, but we could. Where should we actually build this thing? We kind of want all this... I don't really know where to put it. I mean, it's just... We'll put it at the very end of the road here. You know, just where... Just kind of out of the way, you know. Because military bases, you know, El Presidente, he wants to inspect the army, but he doesn't want to be woken up at like 5 o'clock in the morning by the army drill instructors training. That's why we're keeping them as far away from the Prez as possible. Because that's actually really aggravating. Damn, our people are getting really pissed. Okay, we need to fucking fix this problem fast. I think it's mostly housing that they're getting angry over. High prioritize the housing complex. And education could probably be playing a role as well, so I'm going to actually get us a high school so we can appease the intellectuals. Put it right there, because it'll also get us more workers, and they'll get educated to get better jobs, which is another issue. Fuck it, you decided to leave? Who told you could leave? Come on. I'm not letting these guys leave. Is there something I can issue, like an edict that says you can't leave the island? You're held here against your will? Forever? Okay, we are trying to improve this as quickly as possible. All the freaking poor people here are causing crimes, and we need to definitely set up a police station. Probably... where should we put it? Okay, I'm going to build a road because I'm trying to lay out this place to maximum efficiency. At least as close to maximum efficiency as we possibly can. That road's going to be a bit crooked, but I mean, we don't really have a choice. Actually, yes, we do. We do have a choice, and my choice is to say, fuck you, road. I don't accept crooked roads in my country. That is one thing that this country won't stand for, is crooked roads. We are going to build a police station up here, just right next to the student housing, because it makes sense that way. Actually, we can build it right across the street here next to the clinic. That way, if any rebels try to go to the clinic, you know, to get healed, now the police are right there to apprehend them. And anyone the police beat the shit out of, the clinic's right there. See? That old scheme that we came up with earlier, that whole setup, it's still working to this very day.
The morality man is low, sir. We should appease our comrades now.
I could try, but I am having some financial issues. Well, not financial issues, some other issues. I'm trying to bring our happiness up as quickly as possible.
With the opening of a high school in Tropico, I would like to remind all students of the consequences of misdemeanors.
Okay, so we need to get more generals. What about you? I'm not gonna give you fucking money. You don't do shit for me. Save the foreign aid, which you'll do anyway. Yeah. This might be the need. We might have a need for pathos. We might actually have a need for pathos. Okay, so let's do it with a speech. We're going to address the housing issue, because I think... Oh. Maybe not... Well... We could address the housing issue, because we are going to be expanding our... We are going to be expanding our housing, but I don't really want to upgrade the housing past this.